Okay, let's move on right now to Broncos Falcons. Broncos Falcons. This is a fun one, a very, very fun one that I can't wait to break down. And
what's fun about it?
I want the Falcons. I love what the Broncos did last week. And what's fun about it, Bebsy, is I get excited. My palms start leaking when I talk about the Falcons. You know, over the last couple of years that I've lost quite a bit of money on the Falcons. But I know my man Birdie is very interested in the Falcons here. And I know the betting public is going to give me a 3.5 at some point. There's 4s right now. There are a couple 3.5s. But I wouldn't even be surprised if the betting public gave me a 3 by the end of the week. Everybody who's making moves remembers this huge comeback against the Chargers with Bosa on the bench with a concussion. And I think the Falcons are the play here. Broncos coming off miraculous 31-30 comeback win over the Chargers, down 24-3 with 6 minutes left in the third. Managed just a field goal on their first 8 drives. Scored TDs on 4 of their next 5 possessions. KJ Hamler caught his first career TD with no time left on the clock. Unless you believe, and this is not ridiculous, unless you believe that they figured something out, because Locke had thrown 1 TD pass all year, and then he goes off in the second half. Unless you believe that they're going to carry this momentum over. By the way, Elway has COVID. So does the CEO of the team. So they're not going to be rolling with the boys. It's not going to be ass slapping on the airplane. Deshaun Hamilton caught 4 passes for 82 yards. He's stepping up. Judy, 4 passes for 73 yards. Noah Fant, big part of the offense, 7 passes, but just for 47 yards. Phillip Lindsay, we know how important he is. Melvin Gordon is not a strong number 1 option. Lindsay, 6 carries for 83 yards. Bouye, concussion. Nick Vanette, tight end, foot injury. So Bouye's in concussion protocol. This was all during the game. Vanette's MRI came back clean. He's expected to play. Deontay Spencer and Tim Patrick, wide receivers they need, along with tight end Jake Butt, all remain questionable. Falcons are on extra rest, and I like them a lot here. They've won 2 of 3. It should be 3 straight if Gurley wasn't an ass clown. They held the ball 13 minutes longer than the Panthers in that win. Matt Ryan goes 21 of 30 for 281 yards. This team could be on a 3-game winning streak, and we wouldn't be getting this number. We're going to be getting an even better number because of the Broncos' miraculous comeback, which we have to take advantage of. Julio Jones catches 7 passes for 137 yards. He's rolling. Calvin Ridley's hurt. That's a problem. That's a problem. He's got a mild foot sprain. He's listed as questionable. Christian Blake tried to fill in and did a shit job. 2 catches for 14 yards. Brian Hill looks like he's taking a job over Gurley. 11 rushes for 55 yards. And they're pretty healthy. Cornerback Kendall Sheffield and defensive end Tack McKinley are both listed as questionable. Bebsy, I like the Falcons here, and this game excites the shit out of me. What do you think of this spot?
I just the real Jolly Roger said it best. Don't bet Atlanta unless you hate yourself. And you know what? I don't hate myself today. I just can't get on board with the Falcons. There you go, Al Cervic. That was for you, buddy. I'm like you, man. I've just lost too many times on the Falcons. I don't trust them. They are a little banged up. And even I'm not putting a ton of stock into Denver's come from behind win last week. The Chargers are becoming a disaster right in front of our eyes. I'm starting to agree with you. Never mind, I do agree with you. Anthony Lynn has to go. He's probably done at the end of this season because he's done nothing with a lot of talent. So I'm off this game. Neither of these teams inspire me to bet on them. Maybe if that line moves a little bit, if people, like you said, if the public starts thinking, oh, man, Denver's for real now, then I could start to look. But for me, it's a no play right now. We'll revisit this on Sunday and see if I'm a little more excited about it. But right now, I'm not. I love that you are. You were dead right last week on that Bengals call when I was so certain you were an idiot. So
I still may be an idiot, but
yeah, for sure you are. But you were absolutely right in that spot. So look, I love when Jimmy gets excited. I'm excited because Jimmy's excited, but it's a no play for me. And your breakdown, great. It's just not for me.
Oh, it's for me, baby. Woo! Got these leaky palms here. I'm gonna be rolling with the Falcons. I'm gonna sit back and wait. Sit back and wait. Light up a cigar and wait. I want a 3. I want everybody to think of the Broncos' big comeback. I'll take a 3.5. But
if it gets bet down to 3, I'll jump on it with you.
I don't think it does, though. I think I'm just excited. I don't think it gets bet down to 3. I'll be if I can get 3.5 at 110 or 105. I'll take it. But I'm also going to first half this. This is a double up spot for me.
Wow. Well, Lily Gunn popped in and said this is a first half play, so you're in good company if Lily says so.
I am. Lily Gunn, we got the Vegas Gun. Half of the Vegas Gun joining me on this. Ziggy Ball says I lean Atlanta. Falcons haven't not covered against the spread this season at home. And yeah. And I will not. Al Cervic wants me to say Falcons. Look, it took me a few months to say Falcons every time. So I'm not going to go back on that. Look, I get it. Look, I'll change some of the problem Canadian enunciations for you guys. But if we're talking hockey, we're talking about a dressing room. And I will never change that. Ever. It's football. It's the locker room. Baseball. It's clubhouse. Clubhouse?
Clubhouse. Wait, what do Americans call a dressing room?
They think that there's only a dressing room at the Gap. Viper just loves it.